All men are created equal. This phrase has been so often spoken and written, passed down from generation to generation. It has become synonymous with a vague idealism, a hope that someday all people everywhere will live in a state of equality.
The truth of all men are created equal is something like the truth of all men are born naked. No matter what we're wearing, everyone is always naked underneath. No matter how unequally we are treated in society, every single human being is always equal to every other human being. Being human automatically entails moral rights and responsibilities that follow as the logical result of our specific human capacities. Lincoln was one of the most influential American leaders who affirmed the continuing truth and relevance of the Declaration's statements of created equality and inalienable rights into the middle of the 19th century, harking back directly to the Declaration of Independence in the opening line of the Gettysburg Address.
Frederick Douglass shared Lincoln's devotion to the principles of the Declaration, as well as his hope that the constitutional union could be made to affirm the application of those principles to the situation of African American enslavement. In addition to this agreement on theoretical principles, Douglass possessed a clarity of understanding derived from direct experience of the tragic gap between these self-evident principles and the horrors of enslavement.
Douglass ascribed the diseases of slavery and racism to the moral blindness of the American people and exhorted them to live up to the commitments expressed in the founding documents. Douglass agreed with Lincoln's diagnosis of the relationship between racist slavery and American founding principles. They were diametrically opposed to one another, separated by an enormous and tragic distance. American principles could and should be used as foundations, supports, and allies in combating racist slavery, pointing the way past racism and toward a future built on equal human dignity. By living in truth and acting in goodness, we will ultimately realize the potential beauty of our diverse American society.